Hey guys, welcome back to Ada and Nello Uncut. So, Chimamanda has dropped a very hot diss track.
Actually,
Diss track, like she went off, okay?
Yeah.
And today we're going to be analyzing everything that happened and also reading, her essay where she was calling out people, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, but first of all,
I can't even imagine how she felt, how bad it got for her to start
actually
calling
do that,
people
because
out
I don't think I've ever seen anything really personal about her.
These days she has been trying to share more personal moments, unlike before. But anyways, we'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah. Our personal channels, as always, are linked in the description box, okay, so that you can check us out in our personal lives. You can also follow us on Instagram. Everything is going to be linked down below. Okay, so Chimamanda. I love
that song. Because of that song, I almost named my daughter Chimamanda.
Yeah, my mom named Eva Chimamanda. Her second name, her third name, yeah.
So Eva and Adana would have had two names together.
Actually. Yes, so the title of her essay is "It is Obscene, a True Reflection in 3 Parts," okay?
Yeah.
So in this essay, she basically called out some people. She didn't name them, but she just explained some things that happened.
Even with proof, with like the emails, everything. This one is like calling out someone with receipts.
With receipts, yes. Very respectfully, but with receipts.
Man, like, she was giving insult with big English. I'm just like, she reminds me so much of this one right here next to me. There's a part that she, like 3 lines of insult.
Yes, but
it was in big English. I had to, when I didn't say insults me. Let me just tell you guys. Hold on. Adeze insults me. Like, she doesn't even think I have sense. Because when Adeze, she was the one that read it and she was like, it's so interesting. She wants us to talk about it. So I should go and read it. In fact, when she said it, she was like, I wish you could read this. As per, I'm not going to read it.
I was shocked that you actually read it. I was like, hello, say, what is all this?
No, I knew you wanted us to talk about it. So I had to make the effort. So when she said, go and read it, she was not like, you probably need to
take paracetamol first.
Wait, you probably need to take paracetamol first. And I said, why? Is it annoying? She said no, because she used a lot of big English you're not going to understand. That's what you said. You said you will probably need to read it up to 3 times for you to understand the English. Even she had me just tell her that.
I was referring to what happened to me.
Beat her for me in the comments. Start slapping her in the comments, because that was an insult to me. And just so you know, I didn't have to read it 3 times.
Oh, okay.
Some of them I read like 4 or 5 times.
Okay. But you should have understood it last. Anyway, so apparently, okay, I think the backstory is that Chimamanda has basically brought some people into her life. She has been helping some upcoming writers, even with her workshop, even, personal mentorship and stuff like that. And then those same people went ahead or turned around and bashed her online. Now, the bashing her is not really her problem. Her problem is that you know me personally. Yeah. Okay? If it's not someone that knows me personally, if it's not someone that I've helped before, it's a different case. But you know me personally. What stopped you from reaching out to me first before going online to really say nasty things? Because I went online to check what the other person said. And you will never believe that this is someone that Chimamanda has actually helped.
One of them called her a mother.
Yeah.
Somebody you know.
Someone
personally.
you know. And you
go to her house. I think one of them,
yes, the first
go
person.
to her house, eat with her, like chew with her. She helps you, like personal relationship.
And not only that is it personal, the person actually used Chimamanda basically. Yeah. Okay, the person used that basically.
Everybody she talked about, the both parties.
They actually used that. Anyway, let us read the opening
statement. The opening statement was very eye-opening for me, particularly.
Yeah.
It's conflicting. It was conflicting for me, but also eye-opening. We'll explain in a minute.
Yeah, so the first part, the beginning of part 1, she said, when you are a public figure, people will write and say false things about you. It comes with the territory. Many of these things you brush aside. Many you ignore. The people close to you advise you that silence is best, and it often is. Sometimes, though, silence makes a lie begin to take on the shimmer of truth.
Very true.
Yeah, so in the age of social media, where a story travels the world in minutes, silence sometimes means that other people can hijack your story, and soon their false version becomes the defining story about you.
Yeah.
Okay. And one thing that I really took out from this part is, I always hear people say things like, why are you defending yourself? If you're not guilty, just keep quiet. Just keep quiet, you know. Yeah, I mean, if you didn't do it, why are you coming out to make noise?
Yeah.
But we keep forgetting that even people that are guilty, in fact, not people, even people that are innocent have to defend themselves from lies. Like, it's not every time it's not easy to always keep quiet from when people are telling you, and this is not one person, this is not two people.
Yeah.
This is
when everyone
tweets and messages
like
and messages and videos of, you know, people saying a certain thing about you that is wrong. I mean, it's only human for you to want to defend yourself. So for me, it's weird when people say you're a celebrity, you should keep quiet. Oh, so as a celebrity, I'm not a human.
It's part of what she talked about. Like, people put celebrities on a pedestal, right? And you forget that they are also human beings. Yeah, they have feelings, they have rights.
Exactly.
The same way you feel or you felt the need to come online and blab, they also feel the need
to come online. Exactly.
Yeah, like, I can relate with what she said. You know, like, people telling you, no need, you don't have to defend. Me personally, I'm a believer in, I don't need to defend myself. I don't need to explain myself to anyone, because I believe that people that like you will like you, and you know, people that don't like you will not like you. But what she's trying to say now is, the lie will start taking the shape of the truth, because there is no other side of the story.
Exactly.
Okay, so yes, I get that part, but at the same time, like, I still believe that no matter, even if you share your side of the story, people can still call you out, like, oh, it's a lie. You're just trying to defend yourself.
And they try to do it with this one.
Yeah, you know, exactly. But should that also, like, make us not share our side? I feel like, if you're innocent and you want to share your side of the story, you can share your side of the story without expectations, just so that you feel better.
Yes, I
feel at peace. I think that's it. Just so you know that, you know, you've put the truth out there, and those that know you, the truth is that people that actually know you, like, they don't believe all those lies. Yes, or people that genuinely like you. People, you know, a lot of people can actually see through who we are from these videos and stuff. They don't see through those, like, but people that have been looking for a reason to hate you, you know, some people just don't know where they stand. It's easy for them to start believing those lies and start carrying it, and, you know, start making a big deal out of it. But it's very conflicting. That's why I said it's conflicting.
Yeah, but okay, for me, I think part of why I would say is good to sometimes just maybe once or twice, not that you always be defending every tweet and every year. Why I feel that sometimes it's necessary is that people who love you, people who follow you, people who like you, they need something to use and like, for them, not even for you now. Because online, let's say I'm a Chimamanda super fan now, I really like Chimamanda and I really believe that, you know, she's innocent. When they're coming at me, or when I'm debating with somebody online and the person is saying Chimamanda did this, she did that, she did that, if Chimamanda does not say anything, if we don't have her side of the story, I won't really have much to use and defend her. All I'll be saying is that she didn't do it. Okay, how do she didn't do it? No proof. But now that Chimamanda has come out, you know, and said her part with receipts, her followers, people that love her online, will now have what to use and fire back. Okay, so sometimes it's even more than just for you. It's just to help people that love you as well, not to, you know, be angry. Because I can really imagine. I
get. But from my experience, though, people that love you, people that love me, people that like me, they didn't necessarily need a proof to defend me, or a proof to, you know, it's just like my husband or you asking me for proof to defend me. I don't know how to put it, like.
No, what I mean is, if we're personal, like, if I know you personally now, I already know the backstory.
Okay, right. Yeah, so that's your proof.
Easy. Yeah, that's my proof.
So that's your proof.
But then they don't even know the backstory. They just heard that you did this, but they're like,
and my only conflict with this whole defending myself is people that will hate. I don't know why that.
No, but that's very true, because
people
that
will hate you will hate you. Yes. Yeah. People, even in her case, people will still say she's lying, even though she puts the email like copy and paste. She puts it as it is. They will still call her a liar. They will say she edited it. They will say she, you know, people that don't like you will not like you. So me, I just feel like sometimes it's a waste of time trying to defend myself. Or that's my personal feeling. But I mean, from time to time, I do defend myself, obviously, like online from time to time, but only for people I feel like, in fact, some people I feel like they're not worth it, and it's not worth my time. Like,
most times it's not worth it. Most times they don't. And I think that what she even said something like that from outsiders, it's easy to just, you don't know me, you don't know me. But when somebody knows you personally, that's when
I think that was her biggest pain. When someone knows you personally, yes. And that happens quite often to public figures, YouTubers, celebrities, whatever. Like, people that you expect
Yeah.
The best from
Mm-hmm.
they are the ones online causing your generation.
Exactly. Another thing that I feel we should even talk about is the cancel culture. Okay.
Yeah.
This idea that I don't agree with what you said, so you
You're
need to
cancelled.
be cancelled, you need to be
Yeah.
deplatformed, you need to be chased away from the
Yeah.
internet, you need
It's
to
like people don't, see, if we as human beings master that act of disagreement, agreeing to disagree, we're going to have way more peace in the world. I tell you, like, not just with ourselves, but in the whole world generally. Like, we keep telling you guys, I don't agree with a lot of things that this duckhead does. No, but seriously. But if you ask me one thing I don't agree with now, I can't remember anyone.
Yeah.
Like, you have to do that for me to remember, because it's not something I have in my head.
Yes. Like
she does this way, and she does it this way, and I don't like it, so she's cancelled. We can't even be friends again.
Thank
it's
you.
almost like,
and that's what many people do in real life.
Yeah,
actually,
that's what many people do. So like, Nelo and Adeze made a video about this is supporting this, so they are cancelled. We don't like them. But like we've said this thing in our previous videos. I think last video actually, we're not raised together.
Exactly.
We're not the same people. We can't like the same thing. We can't have the same opinions. So it's okay for you to disagree with us without cancellation.
Exactly.
Like,
for me, okay. I feel like some people deserve to be cancelled. Okay, people that commit outright crimes.
Thank you for crimes. Not people that have opinions.
Not opinions. Okay,
crimes.
So people that, we've seen many people that came out to become, we heard that they're pedophiles, they're,
those ones, of course.
But when somebody comes and says, I don't agree with this, why can't you respectfully, or even if it's not respectfully said, but why can't you just disagree with the person and move on? Why are you moving ahead to try to... Some people actually go as far as contacting people's bosses, people's offices, to try and get those people fired because they have a different opinion, than you. It doesn't really make sense.
It doesn't make sense. And another place I see this playing out is people forget that people grow, as YouTubers or whatnot, or it hasn't happened to me personally, like trying to be cancelled for something stupid, but I see it happen a lot to other YouTubers and stuff, where they tweeted something when they're 15 years old, 17 years or 18 or whatnot, and now they're in their 30s, and someone goes and digs out that tweet, and they cancel them for that tweet that they made 15 years ago or something. For me, I don't think it makes sense, because I'm not the same person I was even 5 years ago or 10 years ago.
Even last year.
Yes. We educate ourselves every day. You guys think social media is I won't say it's a joke, but it's also very educative. Okay, we learn a lot from just scrolling through. We learn a lot from watching movies and watching whatever it is on our screens. So I might have made an ignorant tweet or video like 5 years ago, 10 years ago, but I've grown. I'm not that person again. Changed. Why should I be cancelled for that mistake? I've learned from it. Those people cancelling, check them.
Exactly. That's another part.
They are probably worse.
Yeah, man, it's not that you're cancelling people for mistakes they made in the past.
Because you know about it.
But you have the same mistakes. It's just that your own was not on the internet.
Only.
That's the only difference.
They are probably still making the mistakes in their real life.
Thank you. But because on the internet, you want to cancel somebody. And again, I watched the video that Chimamanda was, they tried to cancel her for. I couldn't see what the issue was, okay?
It was about the transgender video. Yeah. Okay. So I didn't watch it though, but from her thing, she said transgender women are transgender women.
No, I even watched it.
Okay.
Yeah, because she said it, and she was saying that she doesn't even. And in fact, I was so dumbfounded when I watched that video. She wasn't even saying that they shouldn't be included or they shouldn't be anything. She's just saying that it is, to her, she feels it's wrong or it's not good to bring their stories and merge it with the stories of people who were born women, okay?
Which makes sense. Transgender women cannot see their period. You can't have kids. You can't do a lot of things that, women do. Let me not say normal women, but clearly normal women. You can't do a lot of things that they do. You are still a transgender woman. It doesn't mean that we don't support you. It doesn't mean that we don't love you.
You're not a human or you're not anything.
But it simply means that you were not born a woman.
And there's something she said, I think she said it in the essay, where she said that inclusivity does not mean that you should now erase or you should now bunch everybody in one group, okay?
Yeah.
For instance, now I'm saying, okay, I want a diverse classroom. I want to include everybody in my classroom. Will I now say everybody, whether you're Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, French, whatever you are,
Speak
you are
Yoruba.
no longer, yes, you're no longer what you are now human. Just coming as human. Don't.
Yes.
Yeah. So how is that being
Or
inclusive?
you, because I want to be inclusive, speak only one language.
Only
because I want to
yes.
be no.
Yeah. So
People, it's so funny how humans will preach about diversity, will preach about inclusivity. We preach about all that nonsense, not nonsense per se, but like preach, to these people that do this is really nonsense to them, because you preach about all that, but then
in reality you can't
do the
practice
opposite.
it. Yes, you can't.
do the opposite.
You just can't accept somebody for having a difference in opinion.
Yes,
the person did not insult you. The person did not even send mob against you or whatever. But you prefer to send against the person.
I don't even think it's about the opinion. It's about like them not understanding the person's opinion.
Yes.
Because if you really understand it, you will realize that, like in Chimamanda's case, it's the same thing as your opinion.
Thank you.
If they come and sit down and say, okay, now, you know how, let's say, people are taking leave from work from period pains. Should transgender women also take leave for period that they don't get?
Yes, exactly.
You're going to say no. So at the end of the day, we are on the same page. Just that you choose to hate me for it. You choose to crucify me because you don't fully understand what I'm trying to say.
Another thing that happens, and I see it happen with a lot of young people, I'm just like, this is very dangerous. So what I see happen is that a lot of people just want one opinion. Like, nobody wants to have diverse opinion. Everybody wants the opinion that is popular, the trendy opinion, okay?
Yes.
If you don't say what is trending...
She said it in her video, in her post.
Yeah, something like
she
that.
She said it, like, people are so scared of having...
Why?
As different online, okay? People are so scared to have a different opinion. Okay, I get crucified for that a lot. We get crucified for that a lot. Like... Actually. Having a different opinion than the popular opinion.
Yeah.
You know, that's why a lot of YouTubers make videos called unpopular opinion, because we know a lot of people don't agree with it. They think it, they know it, but they cannot come and publicly accept it because of the fear of being crucified.
Right, exactly. Which doesn't really make sense, because how are we going to grow as a society if we are always crucifying those that have, difference in opinion? How are we going to grow? How are we going to learn? If I don't understand you and where you're coming from, how can I relate with you?
Yeah.
It doesn't even make sense. Okay, I saw a tweet or a tweet from someone that said a lecturer was saying that this NSAS movement, that DJ Switch's live, that it didn't happen, it was doctored and everything. And then all the students stood up from the class and left, okay? Now, my question is, as you have left now, it hasn't changed the man's opinion. It hasn't changed his mind. In fact,
it will only spoil your grade.
Thank you.
You're only damaging your life.
He has just seen it as, these ones don't even have sense. So why can't you sit down there and debate with your lecturer and say, okay.
Why are you cancelling him?
Yeah. Thank you. That's
Back
what
to the cancel culture.
That's what they did. You just stand up and walk away. You don't want to hear what the person has to say. But if you had sat down and listened to him very well, understand where he's coming from, you have proof, you present your own part. He might not accept it, though.
But at the end of the day, you might end up convincing him.
That's what I'm trying to say. He might not even accept it there.
Yeah.
But if he goes back, after he listens to all the points people have said, he will not think about it and say, okay, these people have a point.
Sometimes it happens to us when we say, leave your comments in the comment section. We'd love to know your opinion. For those that are very logical and, normal, not the ones that come straight with insults and trying to,
just
put people down. Yeah. We read those comments and we're like, but wait though, this person is actually making sense. This person can be, we'll think about it a lot more.
Yeah.
We might not fully agree with you, but we can pick some things out of that comment and agree with it. You get? Yeah. And just learn something from there.
It,
But if you just do cancel.
Nobody's learning anything. You're not learning. They're not learning.
Everybody's not happy.
Yeah. So the next thing I want to talk about is upcoming younger people and this idea that everybody owes me. This entitlement mentality, they only want to collect from you. They only want what they can get from you. They don't want to give anything. They don't want to even sacrifice anything. They want it on the platter. Everything should be on the platter. Because of you, I opened the YouTube channel. So
because of you, I started being a writer. In Chimamanda's case,
so you need to give me everything I need to succeed, like I'm your child. And it doesn't make sense to me, because you need to put in the work. Okay, if anybody that is up there is helping you, it is help. You should be very, very grateful for it. You shouldn't just be going there with the mindset of I want to collect. I'm bringing it back to YouTube because even me, as small as I am,
it's what we know.
I experience it on a daily. I'm just like, you people must think that I don't have work. I'm just at home, just sitting down looking for who to help on YouTube. When I have my family, I have children, I have my channel that I'm even trying to even grow, that will still grow.
Extended family.
Extended family. I have friends. I have a life, okay? Someone will now come because you don't respond to the person as quickly as they want. The next thing is they start insulting you, or they start talking one kind, or they
sometimes make a whole video about it.
Yeah, my dear. Do you know there was a time that somebody sent me a message? Okay, I made a video about how to get pregnant fast. Okay, I basically just talked about
things to do.
So no, not even that. So it's even my infertility video. Anyway. Okay. So many people have been asking me, what is the drug that the doctor gave to you? I've been answering several mails, Instagram.
I remember DMs, you mentioned this.
Yeah, a lot. I even had to do a video just to help people. Okay. Now somebody messaged me and I didn't see that message. You know how it will go to that other part.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't see the message to the next day.
Because it's their first message to you.
Yeah. The next thing I saw is it won't take anything from you to respond to me. Blah 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 blah. I was like, sister, like, why? Okay, if I don't respond to you, how is it my job to respond to you?
Yeah.
How is it my job? And I have responded to several people. I even responded to her. I told her, see, I'm just going to ignore that you said this, and I still gave her the information.
You're better than me.
No, of course I know.
So
yeah, I know.
Oh my God, I will insult your life and I will block you. I just told her that you're never getting a response.
I just told her that I'm just going to ignore this thing you just wrote, and I went ahead to give her the response, give her my doctor's number and everything. She now said, thank you. I'd already blocked her at that point.
This is annoying me.
Anyway, the point I'm getting at is that nobody owes you anything in this life, okay? If anybody gives you anything, you should be grateful for it because they don't have to give you. They don't have to. They're not your parents.
Even your parents, after the age of 18, if they are still giving you money, be grateful.
Thank
be
you.
Thankful. They don't owe you.
This and that's what happens to a lot of people, and that's what makes them not even grow well because they don't want to put in the work. They don't want to sacrifice anything. They will just want everything on a platter. And then at the end of the day, you see that many people are not. They've not learned anything. They've not grown from it. They're not even doing well because they've not learned. Anyway.
I've mastered the act of ignoring. To be honest, as a YouTuber, I've mastered the act of ignoring. Like, I see people make comments like that. Obviously, mind you, that I ignore does not mean that the day that I'm in a mood. You know the funny thing is, I normally reply when I'm in a good mood.
Yeah,
like when I'm in a bad mood, I don't bother.
Like
I beg, ignore. You can't add to my stress now. When I'm in a good mood, let's say I'm chilling on my bed watching Netflix, my kids are playing, I'm happy. My husband just dashed me money. You're just in a good spirit. I just did some online shopping on Amazon, and then I open my Instagram and see a message like that. Oh, best believe I have the time because I'm in such a good spirit. I normally reply truths when I'm in a good spirit, but the thing is, I've mastered the act of ignoring because you can't teach people sense.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't have sense and you can't teach them sense.
It's not by...
Because in this Chimamanda's case, it's like you eat with this lady, you come to her house, you know her opinion, you know her views, but you still want to chase clout online because you feel like, okay, you've been close to her, but you're not getting much in return.
Yeah.
A lot of people use us for that. They come close just to see, if you talk about them, if they will grow from you, blah, blah, blah. But when they don't get that in return, they result to
the opposite,
hating you online, hoping that your fellow haters will join forces
them,
and follow. So that's exactly the case here, and it's wrong. If you behave like that, just change your ways. Like, you can do better.
Yeah, and this thing that people are doing, you're actually blocking road for other people. Because Chimamanda now, before she brings anybody close to her, like, I'm sure she will scrutinize X-ray.
Yep.
Like, she will have to. So even as famous people, I think they should actually be careful of who you bring. Anybody that is online.
Me, right now, I don't bring anybody into my life.
I'm now very I've not even reached you.
What I say, no, we're literally nobodies.
Yeah.
Like, we don't exist when it comes to Chimamanda. So for as little as we are, is like this. So imagine how it is for people like Chimamanda.
Like okay. So another point that really reminded me of our Shei and Tiwa Savage video was where she was referring to the other lady saying things like, you don't know the whole story. I don't want to say much, or I don't want to tell you guys more. There's more to it.
There's more to it that you don't know.
That you don't know. Meanwhile, there's nothing more. Like,
that's a common thing that people do. Like, there's nothing more to the story, but you want people to believe that you have more. Some people will say things like, I have receipts, but I
But
don't want to show it now. I'm just like, please show it.
Please show it.
Show the receipts that you have.
I don't
But
open
you
your
know, we
nyash.
said
Open it.
Open it. We said it in that Shay video that when people say things like that, they have nothing.
They have nothing.
That should be your biggest proof that they have nothing.
Exactly.
Like, I can't have receipts and come and say, I have receipts. I won't show you. What kind of childish behavior is that? They have nothing, but they want you to believe they are part of the story.
Yeah.
So they're telling you that so that you believe there is more to it.
So that your mind will not start going wild. Yes. Not thinking maybe.
You think that someone that hates me so much will hide receipts from you?
Exactly.
You think that someone that hates Chimamanda so much will hide receipts from? No, they won't. They will do everything in their power to bring them down. Exactly. So that is one of the tricks they are trying to use to bring the person down. Exactly. They got nothing, sis. Nothing.
I'm telling you because you say there's more to the story. Like, I'm even going back to that Shay zone now. You say there's more to the story. You didn't say it when the person was attacking you. Yeah. That is even the best time to bring it up. You didn't say it then.
Why are you saying it after?
No, even after you went back and did a whole recording.
Interview.
But you still did not say the thing.
But you still didn't say the more to the story.
So the same thing here. Even though that Chimamanda has said all these things now, if there was more to the story, wouldn't the girl come out and say, hey, hold up.
Yes. But they will not say things like, I don't want to expose.
Yes,
I'm like, come on, shut up your dirty mouth. I really respect you, so I don't want to expose you. I want to be the bigger person. Shut up your mouth, sis. Mature, no.
Keep quiet. So all those things don't make sense. Like, please, you guys, don't be believing anything you hear on the internet. Some people are actually desperate to pull others down.
Post was so eye-opening for me. Obviously, I don't experience hate like Chimamanda does. Or, I don't experience anything in the volume that she does. But from the little that will go through here on YouTube is eye-opening. Because, like I said earlier, we are believers in you don't need to defend yourself. But now it seems like sometimes defending yourself is the right thing to do. Chimamanda made a whole freaking post ranting about, people that offended her, defending herself with receipts. And like you said, now at least her fans know the truth.
Exactly.
It's easy to believe her side of the story. Like, what does Chimamanda have to gain? And people say something about her not supporting young writers. What does she have to gain from you not rising?
And she actually does.
She's big. She's big.
Do you know someone knows Chimamanda? There was I even entered one of her writing. Was it competition? I can't remember what it was. Yes, now I've always known her. I mean, I did her for my project anyway. Yeah. I read 2 of her books.
This even made me to like Chimamanda the more. That's why sometimes it's good to share a side of story, actually. Yeah, like I've never really, like, Chimamanda was like, she was so, how do I put it, distant. Like, this made me relate with her more, understand her a little bit more, and understand her choices a little bit more.
Do you know, there's something someone said that I really relate to, or I really understand. The person said that the way Chimamanda talks, she talks with compassion. She's not agreeing. It doesn't mean that she's agreeing with. Even when she's, she has not attacked, but she has like this one French reporter or something that was saying
something about Nigeria.
Yes, about they have
internet or something.
The way she responded, it was like, yo,
and everybody laughed.
And everybody laughed. Yeah, but she was still like, she wasn't rude, she wasn't crass, she was just so.
You can tell the kind of person that she is. She's definitely better than me because I'm just going to insult you, So we should all learn something from people like that, not try to put them down. I know, and when I started liking Chimamanda, funny enough, like, the thing is that when it comes to this feminism thing and feminism movement, a lot of people take Chimamanda's words out of context. That's what I've realized.
It too.
Okay. Yeah. And a lot of people that don't know Chimamanda see her as the face of feminism and hate her for that. They feel like all these Twitter feminists are daughters of Chimamanda.
Yes.
Example, these people that she's supposed to know that, betrayed her. So because of that, they hate anything that has to do with feminism without actually knowing him. But there was a video that she did with Trevor Noah. I don't know if you know Trevor Noah. He's the what's it called? Morning show. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I love the morning show. Like, I watch it. My husband loves it so much. We watch it like religiously in our house. So there was an interview she did where she basically explained that, feminism needed a name because women were the ones, mostly at a disadvantage when it comes to equality. That basically feminism is equality. Okay. And I started liking her after I watched that video, to be honest, because I didn't know much about her then, and I just saw her the way people talked about her online. As that's why it goes back to what she said. the false narrative about you can become
danger of
the
a
truth.
single story. Yeah.
Yes, like people saw her as that a hater of men. But she's married to
But I
a man.
remember then we used
She
to
has
say,
a
but
family.
Chimamanda is married though.
Yeah,
She
she's
has a
married,
child
she has a
though.
family. You just
She
don't
loves
know.
her father. If you know her, she loves her father. But she loves his father.
Doesn't
Is late
share
now.
her life with you, so you don't know that after work she used to cook for her husband. You don't know that she talks her children to, or her baby. I don't know how many kids she has, to bed at night. You don't know that she, what's it called? Whatever, does things for her family that a normal human should do. It's not about oppression.
Yes,
okay?
exactly.
So, but people painted this narrative about her like, oh, she's a hater of men. So, but when I started watching listening to her, you realize that she's normal. She just a human being that has a lot of sense.
Yeah, there was even one interview or something where she said that some people that say they are feminists, they're not feminists. They're just being mean, okay? They're just hiding under the name feminism to become a mean person. Yeah, basically you want to rule the world, you want to dominate, you now want to be the oppressor that you are trying to fight.
Thank you.
Know, so but one thing anyway, I think this video is already too long.
It's too long, we should round up.
Yes.
But I love the conversation.
Yeah, I really, really love this. And again, one thing that we need to take away from all this is that it is okay to be different. It is okay to have difference.
You should be proud to be different.
It's okay to have difference in opinion and still come to a common ground. It shouldn't be this person says something I don't like, so the person is cancelled. Even when you know the person personally, you can't even talk to the person. Yeah, like
imagine one time that Ellen DeGeneres was seen with a Republican at the football match. I can't remember who the Republican was. I think it was an ex-president or ex-something, and she was so crucified for it. She had to come back to her show to say that, see, that this person is a Republican and I'm a Democrat doesn't mean we cannot be friends
or talk.
We understand our differences, and the truth is that for people to be Republicans, there are reasons why they're Republicans.
Yeah, exactly. They're not just stupid.
They're not stupid. Yes, you might not understand it, but respect their differences.
Exactly.
So it boils down to this case. You don't have to understand everything we stand for. You don't have to agree with everything we stand for. Respect our differences. Share your opinion without being condescending or just plain stupid.
Yeah, and
just
again,
respect
this people are not what they seem. Some people online, she said it too, that people is the appearance of being good. They're not actually good.
Thank you.
But the appearance, the show, everybody wants to
I love Chimamanda now. I feel like I need to go and buy her books and start reading her books. I'm a horrible reader. Maybe I'll pay for one of those Audibles.
No, let's buy her book. We'll buy two. You read one, I read one. Then we share.
Well, let me read it. I'll download it on Audible. That I can do. Yes.
Yeah. So people just want to be performative, just want to come online and show that, oh, I'm a good person. But behind closed doors, what are you doing? Yeah. You are online shouting, I'm a feminist. Behind closed doors, do you help women? Are you up for equality behind closed doors?
Yep.
The women that come into your life, how do you treat them? Your helps, your friends.
Minus that, you're being at work now, you're claiming feminist, but your feminism only comes to play when you want to oppress other women. Or put down other women.
Thank you.
At work, the men are there oppressing you and you're all quiet.
They're all quiet.
But then you come and I decide to be a stay-at-home mom and you want to shame me for staying at home with my kids.
Yeah.
When I can also shame you for abandoning your kids. So at the end of the day, it's not about online appearance.
Yeah.
It's just
be a good person, okay?
Accepting.
If you're about equality, if you're about, accepting others, it will show.
You don't have to prove it.
It
still brings me back to the point that I feel like I don't need to prove a lot to people. I don't need to prove anything really to people on the internet. You can see me as rude. You can see me as stupid. You can see me as loud. You can see me as nice.
Whatever,
It doesn't change my life.
Exactly. Anyways. Those who know you have a good story to tell, and that's all that matters. Finish. As far as you know, you have a good story to tell.
Yeah. This is our longest video so far.
Yeah. So
Chimamanda, you did this. Yeah.
Yes.
Longest video so far.
Yeah. So let us know in the comment section what you guys think about today's video. Like, I really enjoyed it.
So long. We apologize.
Yeah.
But even though some people said they want it long, but this will probably be our first ever podcast. So check it out. Adanello Uncut. Most likely we'll let you know the platforms and all that good stuff when it's out.
Yeah. So let us know what you think. Do you know the whole story? Do you support the other lady? Do you support Chimamanda? What do you think, basically? Let us know in the comment section.
If you don't understand with what we just explained, if you still don't understand the story, then you need help. Like, not the story, or if you still don't understand or grasp everything, you kind of need help. Anyways, before they say Nello is rude. Nello is rude. Nello is rude.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to check out our personal channels that are linked in the description box. Our Instagram is also linked there. You can send us a DM, send us messages, send us stories or whatever you want us to talk about.
Yeah.
And we'll, make sure to talk about it as well. Anyway, so see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.